With AI advances like DeepSeek and ChatGPT emerging from the non Muslim world, Muslims mostly remain users, often working for the big tech. How can the Ummah break free from dependence and become leaders in innovative tech?
By returning back to the Lord of Power. So, this is the system that we're teaching, that unless your hand reaches to the hand of these shaykhs, to the hand of Prophet back to that authority, how would they gain access to these realities and to these knowledges? They don't. So what happens? They'll watch these videos on these teachings of computers and videos and chips, and they're the ones making the worst comments because they go for Jummah. And they say, what are you talking about? This is like this, this is not like this. So they're the ones who worship those creatures most, because they believe in that technology as if it's something independent. I said, no, that is the jinn race, that is the jinn nations. So until you meditate, contemplate, connect back to Prophet, reach to the lights and to the power oceans, and only then you begin to see through your heart, you say, okay, this is the deception they're doing. When you say no to everything spiritual, then your only access to anything is through technology and a physical existence. So that's false spirituality. You're so physical but you rely on all of these technologies, then you become enslaved by their technologies. And then you become fierce opponents to anything spiritual. No, it's not like that, it's like this. I said, what are you talking about? None of their phones, none of their devices. Even now we released that even whatever's in the body of people, its desire is now going to the phone. You don't even have to speak it, the phone will bring up things for you. People are now astonished. Before you could say, oh, he was listening. Now it's beyond listening. You think of certain subjects and it's starting to appear on your phone. Yes, this is their nanotechnology and all of their bioengineering. Because of their advanced, they're thousands of years more advanced. So imagine then when technology comes onto the earth and you worship technology, you can see then these are then your lords and saviors. But if your worshipness is truly for Allah, then you would be trying to find Allah's tech. How do I connect my heart to go back to Allah's technology? And what's the central server for Allah is going to be Prophet. Through the heart of Prophet is the ledger, Imam and Mubin. And Allah has these words, why Imam and Mubin? And they put down a clear register. So who's Imam, who's Imam and Mubin? And on the other hand the tech guy, he's a Muslim guy. You know most of the Muslims are in Silicon Valley are Muslims and foreigners, foreign Muslims, Indian, Iranian, all the different people, Pakistanis. They're not understanding, look what is Imam and Mubin? The clear register. So Allah doesn't have a central register, a ledger, but that's a soul. Because Allah doesn't have like a ledger wallet in heaven, but Allah writes everything on the soul, alam al-Qur'an. So everything is written on the soul. Whose soul? Infallible or fallible soul? So it must be a soul that's so pure and infallible, and that's then Ruhul Wahid, that we created you from one soul. And that's Surah 4 verse 1, Ruhul Wahid. Who's Ruhul Wahid? The one soul. Is your soul the one soul or his soul or Albani, the Saudi guy is the one soul, or Sayyidina Muhammad is that one soul? The purified soul, the soul of haqq and truth and the purified light that Allah brought, and is Imam al-Mubin, is a clear register. Everything is written upon that soul. So if you want to connect to the ledger, then you would connect to Prophet. As these technologies come out, they'll begin to show more of the reality, not less, more. So everything the shaykhs are teaching you'll begin to understand, oh these wallets are encrypted, yeah, you can't get into them without your seed phrase. Oh, so then you have to make a madad, yeah, you don't just go get knowledges. For your crypto you have to do all of these different things just to get your cryptocurrency, even if you paid for it. They say, here's the code, then you have to send this code to your wallet. All of these security features, and you think that you're just going to read something and the knowledge just comes to you? Or you have to be with the tariqas, with the shaykhs, do your madad, do your connection, and then they verify with you if they're going to send that code to your heart. And once it's verified they begin to send the knowledges to the servant with an encrypted file. It has to be encrypted so the shaitan doesn't steal those knowledges from that servant. And the only way they can lose their wallet is if they backbite. Then Allah opens the wallet and becomes hijacked from shaitan. So everything in this crypto world now is showing. Why? Because the dajjalic system is going to show closest to the heavenly realities, because dajjal is going to be confused as a false god. So everything is going to be like the arch nemesis, everything going to be like a false heaven. That was the other talk. He's back engineering everything. He doesn't have Imam al-Mubin, so then he has to create ledgers and central places to put everything. All of that is an imitation from the Muhammadan haqqaiq. InshaAllah.